Hello folks, welcome back. We carry on talking about sport in the province, sport in the Western Cape, and of course you know that football in South Africa, well, globally, one of the biggest sport codes, if not the biggest sport codes. And you'll know that last week we spoke about the Motsepe League. And tonight we move across, staying in the Western Cape, we're going to talk a little bit about the Sasol League. And one of the club structures in the Sasol League is the Dangerous Heroes. And I've got the chairperson of the Dangerous Heroes, Bayabda Sikiti, on the line with me. Bayabda, how are things there with you?
No, thank you very much. And thank you to the viewers. And thank you for the opportunity to be here once again.
Yes, you've of course been in the studio with us at Sport Federation TV. So you're no stranger. You're no stranger to the TV space, and well, we're glad to see that you're in. Well, you look like you're in good spirits on that side.
No, I am. I'm glad to be back on TV again. You know, it's been a while. You know, so yeah, I'm in a good space on that side of the world. Yes, everything is fine at the moment.
Bayabda, let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about the Sasol League structure. How does it work? Who participates in the Sasol League?
Well, the Sasol League it's exactly the same as the APC Motsepe League. They both provincial league, and those leagues are coordinated directly by the province. Now, within the province of Western Cape, we've got 6 regions, and each region gets an opportunity through the playoffs, you know, of the lower league, which is called the Regional Women's League. So from each region, a winner of that particular region gets to participate in the playoffs. So there's 6 regions in Western Cape. And out of the 6 regions, each region provides a league winner from their Regional Women's League. And those 6 clubs will participate, and the overall winners, in fact, the 2 teams that reaches the finals, then will get a spot in the Sasol League for the new season.
It's quite a process. How many games would you normally have to play in a season to get to that top of the pile?
Well, with the current situation, as like in now you normally play 30 games per season because it's 16 teams. So you play 30 games, and once you win once you win the league within that 30 games, you go and participate in the national playoffs. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now at the national playoffs, it's 9 provinces that are there.
Right.
So you get 3 groups. So within your group, you play your 2 games, and if you do well, then you qualify for the semifinals, and from the semifinals you get to the final. So in a nutshell, you're looking at about 34 games that you have to play in order for you to get to that stage of the Hollywoodbet National Women's League.
And do you have to travel? Do you have to compete against the Central Karoo areas and the West Coast areas and the other regions?
Yes, correct. You must travel. You go as far as Beaufort West, Plettenberg Bay, Mossel Bay, if there's a club from Mossel Bay. Right. So it's a huge traveling process that you must undergo. So, but with the current situation now, currently,
yeah,
we only have most of the team, which means Western Cape has been doing well. In fact, Cape Town has been doing well because most of the clubs in the Sasol League are from Cape Town.
Right.
And we get and then you get 1 or 2 outside of Cape Town, which is maybe your Cape Winelands, or maybe one from Overberg, or maybe one from Central Karoo. It depends.
And you're, of course, the chairman of Dangerous Heroes, which is a Cape Town-based club that's competing in the provincial Sasol League. Tell us a little bit about Dangerous Heroes.
Well, Dangerous Heroes is one of the so-called older clubs. You know, they've started in 2001. So it's been competing in the league since 2009. That was our first year as a club participating in the Sasol League. And we've been doing fairly well. You know, we've been doing fairly well. We haven't gotten that opportunity to win the league at the moment, though, or as yet. But we are in the process of trying our utmost best to do well and see if we can win the league and get a chance to play in the playoffs.
And the club itself, how many members have you got? Do you have juniors as well as part of the Dangerous Hero structures?
Yes, we've got junior team. We also have a senior team. Our junior team consists of about 22 junior players.
Right.
And out of the 22, we've got about 6 that are already playing in the senior team, as young as they are. And then you also have the senior team, who also consists of about 24 players. So there's junior structure and there's also the senior structure.
So do the young girls, they obviously aspire to be making it into the first team?
They very much, they get excited when they train with the senior team and they travel with the senior team. They get very, very excited.
And so how are we doing? I mean, how's when you guys compete against the other structures? Which are the tough provinces out there that when you get to the top of that pile, who's the ones that you always have to take on as a big challenge?
Well, it differs year in, year out, but it's always given that Gauteng will always have a strong team. You'll also have Eastern Cape as well as Durban, that will always have, the top strong teams,
Yeah.
when it comes to competition, especially at the playoffs. It's always the case, year in, year out. So,
Yeah.
but we always do our best, which currently in the Hollywood Bet Women National League, we are represented by UWC, and they're doing fantastic at the moment.
So Bayabda, back home now, you're the chairman of the club. From an administrative point of view, is there a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to keep the team, the club itself, active and busy and ready for the Sasol League?
A lot of work administratively. I'm quite involved. I've got a group of young ladies. Like I mentioned earlier on, we've got a team manager who's very much active. She's committed and she's new in the club, but the role she plays is doing very well. So we work together with some of the players to make sure that administratively the team is on par.
That sounds like a fantastic initiative for women's development as well, for sport, for women and girls.
Yes, indeed, because it's something that I'm trying to install as a person who's been involved in women's football for many years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to install that because maybe one day I'm not around, then things don't come to a standstill. They know which areas and which direction to take. So hence I thought, let me bring them on board so that I can show them how to run this kind of a project, because I don't even call it a club. I call it a project because it's for the benefit of young ladies.
That's fantastic. I mean, that's an incredible sign of leadership, Bayabda, to be thinking that one day we might not be there and we have to create a legacy for the youth that come through the ranks behind us, and that they must be able to slot into something naturally without having to redevelop or rebuild the whole structure. So
Exactly. And I mean, within even the coaching part, for both the senior team, I'm using some of the players who are also having some qualifications in administration, and
Wow.
some have got some qualification in the coaching. So they must run the junior side of the project. And with the senior team, I'm also involved, and I've got a friend of mine by the name of Gabriel Kanti, who is also quite involved in terms of training and coaching. So I know when I'm not around, these are the guys that can take care of the process.
That's fantastic. Bayabda, it's been great chatting with you. We're looking forward to find out more about your progress in the Sasol League. And yeah, congratulations and well done on all the fantastic work that you guys are doing. And at the moment, I think best thing we can say to everybody at the moment is stay safe out there, and we're looking forward to your progress.
No, that's fantastic, and that's what we're preaching even from SAFA point of view, that people must just stay safe, keep wearing your mask. Those that qualify or are at the age group of getting the vaccine, get vaccinated, and stay safe. And we just wait and see when are we returning to football.
There we go, folks. Bayabda Sikiti, the chairman of Dangerous Heroes. And wow, they're doing fantastic work out there. We look forward to following more, so we have more details. But listen to the message that he just passed on. Stay safe, wear your mask, practice the social distancing, and remember, of course, always wash your hands. But very important that we all look after each other out there. But the Sasol League then will be focusing and profiling the clubs in the Sasol League over the weeks to come. So make sure that you tune in every week. We'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on taking a look at sport in the province. Back in a sec.